Hello to all of you students and staff at Val Verde High School and Val Verde Academy. I'm Laura and welcome to the Nightline News Show for this year. Our news for this week of September 18th to September 22nd, 2023. Well, let's start this news show. Let me introduce you to our school counselor with important news for us. Here is Mr. McCarrick.
Good morning, Val Verde High Knights. It is your counselor, Mr. McCarrick. Now, we're 4 weeks left before the quarter ends, so if you have grades that are D's and F's right now, you still have a chance to bring those up. Please show up to class every day, get your work turned in, and try to get that C or above so you get that credit for the end of this quarter. Now, for my seniors that have credit recovery, we started this week or last week. Please make sure you keep showing up because if you miss more than 2 days, you will get dropped. So if you got a credit recovery form from me and you started credit recovery, please keep showing up. It's every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2:30 to 4. Now for my seniors graduating this year, we still have the 10-hour community service requirement for you. Start looking at places to get that done. And FAFSA will be coming up later in the year. Now's the time to start doing the FSAID with your third period advisory teachers. So keep working hard, everybody. We're in the home stretch for quarter one, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McCarrick. Hey students, we have a great program on campus. This is a great opportunity for you to learn a lifelong trade. It is one of our CTE programs. Yes, I am talking about welding. If you want to learn a trade from an awesome teacher, please talk with Mr. Reams in room 501. Now let's get to Mr. Ortega, who has information on the ASVAB test.
Hey, how's everybody doing? My name is Miguel Ortega. I am the program manager for the ASVAB Career Exploration Program. I know we've seen each other before during advisory period, but I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. After I graduated high school, I went to college because everybody told me to go and because my girlfriend at the time said we can take the same classes and I can copy off her homework. It didn't work out so well. I changed my degree 4 times. I had no idea what I wanted to do. Right? I had a love-hate relationship with school and it was more hate than good. So the first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to work in sports medicine. But then one semester in, I found out that I needed to have a doctorate's degree to practice. So I said, no, that's not for me, thanks. I switched it over to dance because I was a professional break dancer and I got bored right away. Then I wanted to do firefighting because I figured that's a cool thing to do, right? But then someone came in and talked to us about the job and they said, you don't make a lot of money being a firefighter unless you work overtime and that's less time with your family. So I said, no, that's not for me either. The last thing I try to do is I try to do computer science because I figured, why not? They make a lot of money. Then I found out you needed to take a written test every year to do that job. At that point, I decided I needed to find another way to pay for college because we grew up in a poor area and my parents only saved enough money to send either myself or my sister to college. At that point, I looked into the military where I spent 12 years of that time serving my country, went to Korea, went to Afghanistan twice. But I'm here to tell you that that's the route that I chose. The biggest misconception or misunderstanding is that the ASVAB is just to send people into the military. What I'm going to tell you is that they're wrong. There's a line between ASVAB enlistment and ASVAB career exploration. The program that I'm in charge of, what we're doing on the 20th of September, is for career exploration purposes. What this program does is it takes the ASVAB test and lets you know what your strengths are academically, right? We all need to know what our strengths are. We then take a personality test to see what we like and what we don't like. We mix that information together and it shows you jobs that are specific to your personality and your academic standing across the United States. So now you get to see what your trade school looks like in another state, see how much money it makes. I promise you, a lot of people know what job they're gonna do until they see how much money it makes. It happened to me. If I would have had this program when I was in high school, I wouldn't have had to change my degree 4 times. I bet you I wouldn't even have joined the military, right? There's so much good things in this program that are gonna benefit you. For example, right? It's gonna tell you how many certifications you need to do the job. It's gonna tell you where to find the apprenticeship program to get you started after you graduate high school, right? On the specific trade. Not only that, but it also helps you know what to put on your resume to be competitive with everybody else that's trying to get that same job. I'm gonna show you how to just copy paste and it'll build the resume for you, all right? Now, next Wednesday, September 20th, you will arrive at 8:30. The test will begin at 9, right? You'll be out of the class for the entire day. That's all you're gonna be doing for that day. The test takes 3 hours, right? You're welcome. Now, I'm gonna come back 2 weeks later. That's where you're gonna get the value for this program when I tell you how about the results, right? Because when I tell you about the results, this program is good for 2 years. You're gonna know how to use these tools and how to make sure that you make the right choices after you graduate high school to be successful in anything that you choose to do. Now, I heard a little rumor that you were gonna get an incentive for taking this program. Sounds pretty interesting to me. So just letting you know, remember September 20th, sign up. And then there's a QR code that you need to scan. Make sure you scan it. There's only 70 seats available. There's 300 of you. So at this point, it's first come, first served. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Ortega. Hey, class of 2024, Cherish Memories Photography is your official school and senior photography company. Schedule your appointment online at cherishmemoriesphotography.com or call by the studio at 951-304-4133. Book your appointment today at the Mona Valley Studio. Now here is Ms. Gonzalez with some special school news.
Happy Monday, Centurions and Knights. This is Ms. Gonzalez, one of your assistant principals. I wanted to let you know that it is National Hispanic Heritage Month, where we are celebrating the different cultures. Look out for activities that will be happening throughout the month in celebration. If you missed your senior pictures last Friday, please make sure to check our website, our school website, or look in your senior Google Classroom. We will have information there about cherished memories. You want to make sure that you set up your appointment before December to take your senior pictures with your cap and gown. That's it from me for this week. I hope you have a fantastic week and keep up those Val values.
Hey, what's up, Val Verde High and Val Verde Academy? My name is Ms. Vargas. I haven't been on here. I haven't introduced myself. Maybe you've seen me around campus. I'm the instructional coach here on campus, so I work very closely with your teachers, and my whole role here is to make your learning experience the best that it can be by closely working and supporting your teachers. But on the other thing that I do, I also love salsa. So, pam, 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 pam. Back in the day, I used to be a salsa instructor, and in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, which starts, well, I'm filming today on Friday the 15th. Felicidades, everyone from Costa Rica, let me hear you, from Guatemala, from Nicaragua, celebrating all of the Latin American countries celebrating their Independence Days in the next few weeks. Hispanic Heritage Month is from September 15th to October 15th. And to kick it off, I'm inviting you next Friday at lunch. Don't be shy. Salsa y salsa. We're gonna have a free salsa lesson and salsa and chips for free at lunch outside. Bring your friends. Don't be shy. Todos están invitados. Everyone can dance. And if you walked to lunch, then you can salsa. So see you this Friday at lunch outside. Bring some comfortable shoes, and I can't wait to salsa with you. Adios.
I hope you enjoyed that segment. We have many clubs here on campus. One is called the Road Less Traveled. You can talk with Mr. Evans in room 204. Now here's Adeline and Yuli with some important information on the club.
Hello Knights, I am Adeline, the president of the Road Less Traveled Adventures Club. The Road Less Traveled Adventures is embarking on our first adventure for the year. We are heading out to Oceanside Beach on Friday, October 13th. Catch the last wave of summer on the sand and the surf. Get your permission slips from Mr. Evans in room 204. Seats are limited, so reserve your spot today. All permission slips are due by Friday, September 29. Hope to see you there, and remember, adventure is just one step away. Bye guys, hope to see you there.
Thank you, Adeline and Yuli. Hey students, remember every Friday is Black and Gold Friday, which means you need to show up with our school colors. Now here's our school principal, Mr. Doe, with some final school news for us.
Happy Monday, Knights and Centurions. It's Mrs. Dido, your principal, and I have a few short announcements for you this week. First things first, if you haven't gotten it already, you should be receiving your progress report in the mail. I don't want anyone rushing to the mailbox trying to take it out before parents get it. They need to see it. They need to see how you're doing. I'm hoping when you open it up, we're going to see a lot of A's and B's. That's what we want. If we have some C's, okay. If we have some D's and F's, people, we have less than a month to make sure that we get those grades up to make sure that you're passing. So please make sure that you're checking Aries and monitoring your grade book, that you're working with your teachers, and that you're getting all credits for this quarter. I need everyone getting all 22.5. For those of you that are in credit recovery, I want to encourage you to continue attending every Tuesday, Thursday from 2:30 until 4. As soon as you're done with the class, you can stop going. So some of you might be cranking through it, and as long as you're finished, you no longer have to attend, but we do need to see you every Tuesday, Thursday, 2:30 to 4. If you have something going on and you can't make it, you need to communicate to your credit recovery teacher. We are taking attendance, and I need to see you there. And last, students, I do want to let you know that the district office just informed me we do have an official graduation date. So seniors, class of 2024, you will be graduating on May 28th. I don't yet have a time. I'm thinking we're going to be graduating in the morning to try to prevent being in the heat, but you can start communicating to your family and friends that May 28th is your graduation day. So I'm looking forward to celebrating every single one of you walking across that stage in a cap and gown, celebrating your accomplishment. So just make sure that you're working towards that every single day. Have a great week, show your Val values, and we'll see you next week.
Well, that's it for this new show. Make sure you watch it on Val Verde's YouTube channel. Please subscribe at VBUSD Teen Vision. Well, I'm Laura. Until next week, Nights and Centurions, same night time and same night channel. Goodbye, everyone.